Okay, as for the aquaponics system, as you can see, I've got a lot of algae buildup in these beds here that I never replanted, so they're not really getting shaded out, and the water's still coming up too deep in them because I never got around to adjusting the height of those standpipes before I started feeling poorly again. Now as for the other beds, now this bed, some of the turnips have a severe yellowing of the leaves because I wasn't out here to be adding iron to the system. I added some today, so hopefully things will start picking up. Now these yellowed leaves won't really pick up much color now. I'm hoping they will pick up some so they'll be usable. But as you can see, the turnip bulbs are doing okay. You can see them coming out of the top of the rock wool cubes that I used to start these. And somehow I must have got my seeds mixed up because what I thought should have been radishes were actually turnips. So these turnips are doing okay. The Tabasco pepper is starting to leaf out finally, so yay for that. I believe these were butternut squash are doing okay. They're showing a little bit of iron deprivation as well. The cucumbers pretty much died out from the cold. This one's trying to make a comeback. Maybe it actually will. The other ones don't really have any new growth on them, so I don't expect much out of them. That's got that same cucumber that's been on there forever. These are a white globe or white egg turnip, I believe, and kohlrabi. So I've got the same thing, a little bit of yellowing, but the turnips are actually growing so fast that they're splitting and breaking. And you can see this one's actually split down the center, formed two different sections of leaves coming up. That one's split really bad. So, and the kohlrabi is doing pretty good this time around, other than same thing, iron deprivation. So this is what happens when you're down for a month and no iron's been added to the system in all that time. Now the tomatoes I'm really happy about, and once again I've got turnips scattered through here where I thought it would be radishes. Here's the purple top, there's more of the white globe. But the tomatoes I'm really happy with because I came back out after that last really cold spell we had when we had all the sleet and everything, and they were dying, as you can see from this dead frond here, whatever you want to call it. There's actual weed trying to grow there. More dead leaves. But they came back. 1, 2. Okay, only 5 of them. So apparently one of them did die completely. But they did make a comeback, which is good because my brother-in-law lost his during that same cold snap. So once these get some suckers going on them, which I've got a couple coming in down on this one. That one might actually have something that's rootable. And that one's got one that's rootable on it now back there. Here's one that's rootable. So yeah, I can probably come up with a few for him to replace the ones I'd rooted for him before, which is what I'm going to try to do. But so I'm real happy with the tomatoes. This one's actually got blooms coming in on it now. So I'm very happy about that. The high today is supposed to be 69, the low 34. So during the day today anyway, I'm probably going to crack the door on the greenhouse. So if any bees are out there, they can get in. And of course, I don't have much flowering. I've got this one tomato and a few strawberry flowers over there. And I'm probably going to go ahead and pull up these cucumbers and just go ahead and start some new ones. And hopefully the weather will stay warm enough from here on out. And as long as I can keep some iron in the system from now on, hopefully we can get some benefit from it. So, all right. But anyway, this is what happens to a system when you don't really take care of it for a month or so. Now, apparently the soon-to-be X has been coming out and checking on some things. I told her that some of the lettuce needed to be harvested before it started to bolt. Apparently she has been coming out and feeding the fish every so often. every few days because it's still cold weather. The water still does drop down below 60 at night, and still doesn't get extremely warm again during the day. So they aren't eating much.